Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weishottle here with Dave Weishottle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the sports betting and casino industries. This week in our state and national reports, we've got more April numbers as well as May numbers to discuss. Deals, we've got a prediction market deal, obviously, an NFL deal, and one or two other deals to talk about depending on time frame.
Now, is the prediction deal and the NFL deal one in the same? No. Or no? Okay. All right.
Industry updates, licenses, launches, property upgrades, closingers. We have all that, and then legislative roundup.
All right.
We're going to start talking state and national right after this.
Hey, Dave Weishottle from Turnpike Sports. I just got my dugout mug delivered, and I am loving it. Dugout mugs are mugs made out of baseball bats, and they are officially licensed by Major League Baseball so you can get your favorite baseball team's logo on your mug. Just think of it, enjoying your favorite drink while watching your favorite baseball team with your team's logo on your mug made from a baseball bat. They can even make customized mugs. Check out the mug they made for Turnpike Sports. I mean, just look at that. That looks awesome. I've never seen anything like them. If you go to dugoutmugs.com, you'll find out they even make more things than mugs. They have baseball board games, grilling equipment made from baseball bats. They even have a section for gifts for under $30. Head on over to dugoutmugs.com because if you're a baseball fan or need a gift for a baseball fan, you have to check out Dugout Mugs. And use our promo code PIKE at checkout to get 20% off your purchase price. That's promo code PIKE, P-I-K-E. Also, free shipping with orders over $99. You can't beat that. DugoutMugs.com. That's my go-to place if I need a gift for a baseball fan. Well, if you excuse me now, the game is about to go on, and the wind is just right for drinking.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weishottle here with Dave Weishottle. We're going to start off our state and national reports heading out to the state of Nevada for their April report.
Okay.
Nevada's April report showed that it was the 9th consecutive month with at least $500 million in total handle.
Okay.
Second consecutive month with at least $40 million in revenue.
Okay.
The online operators in April accounted for nearly 76% of all wagers this time. That's a growth right there because it's usually almost 70%.
The casino operators in Nevada and especially Las Vegas don't like that number. They want people walking through their physical doorways because they don't like any competition when it comes to but even if it's their own platform outside, they want people walking through those doors. They don't even have a state lottery because they think that's competition. So that's a pretty high number for Nevada because in New Jersey you'll see 92%.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Because you don't have to step into a casino to do any registration.
Well, yeah, there's that, but they still want people walking through those doors. So
the sports books in Nevada made nearly $90 million in revenue during the 2 months of the NCAA tournament.
Okay,
it's a good number.
Sure, absolutely.
And regarding the gaming side of everything, we now have casinos generating $1.3 billion in gaming revenue in April. That marks about 65 months worth of straight $1 billion gaming revenue months.
Okay.
The Strip recorded $689.4 million of the total gaming revenue, with slots generating $740 million, and Baccarat. I always love how they separate out that Baccarat. $132 million.
See, that's
the Strip.
That's the game when you talk about whales and casinos, that's the game I always see them playing. I mean, I'm not a big Baccarat player. I'm not very good at it, but no, that seems like the game that attracts the high rollers.
Yes. So. Heading out to the state of Colorado for their April report.
Colorado, I know what that means.
Yes.
Table tennis numbers.
Second consecutive month with at least $520 million in total handle.
All right.
7 of the last 8 months with a handle of at least $500 million. 6 of the last 7 with at least $50 million in gross gaming revenue. States also passed $24.76 billion in all-time total handle, as well as $115.5 million in all-time tax revenue. Now to your favorite topic.
Yeah, table tennis.
I had to get through all the real stuff to get to the favorite topic.
Is it in the top 5 of sports?
Yes, as a matter of fact, this actual breakdown this month was a lot more complete than usual.
Oh, this is April, right?
This is April.
Okay.
And I'm wondering if it had something to do with some other tournaments going on in terms of esports, because we had an esports breakout.
Wow, okay.
Table tennis, fourth most bet on sport in April.
Wow. Okay.
28.478 million. All but 1,100 of it, give or take, was bet online. It was 5.5% of the total handle.
By the way, I just realized, the Oscars, and I haven't seen any of these Oscar movies. I guess I'll wait till they're streaming or they're on cable or something like that. But one movie, was it Marty Supreme? Am I getting that name right? It was about table tennis. I didn't even know that. So I gotta check it out. So
not as great as the other.
I don't know what any. I just saw a commercial and I didn't know it was about table tennis.
I just remember the
Not
other
that I'm
movie.
a huge table tennis fan.
Well, they had they had Balls of Fury.
Yeah, no, that was a great one. Balls of Fury. Also, table tennis was in Forrest Gump.
Yep,
he was U.S. table tennis team or whatever it was. But no, I didn't even know there was a table tennis movie out. And I guess they didn't really market it like that. So
no,
I don't know what the movie's about.
We'll
but
have to do a table tennis movie ranking.
Table tennis. Yes. Hey, well, I'll check it out.
But like I said, table tennis, fourth most bet on sport. Esports was 10th on the list. 2.4 million in handle on esports.
Oh wow! Okay.
And parlays accounted for almost 29% of the total handle in the month of April.
Wow, okay.
Moving forward in the calendar to the month of May in the state of Maryland, we have the 9th consecutive month for Maryland with at least 500 million in total handle, second consecutive with at least 45 million in taxable revenue.
Okay.
They've passed 21 billion in all-time handle. In terms of gaming, we've got 6 casinos generating a combined 169.99. Why don't we just call it 170 million in revenue from slot machines and table games? Tax revenue 75.14 million.
Okay.
Moving over to the state of North Carolina, we've got a jam-packed state and national report section here.
Yeah, boy.
North Carolina's May report, they have 6 of the last 8 months with at least 600 million in total handle, Third consecutive month with at least 60 million in revenue. The state's already passed 15.6 billion in all-time handle, 1.66 billion in all-time taxable revenue, and nearly 300 million in all-time tax revenue.
Wow. So, hey, second week we're bringing up North Carolina. I
Yes.
think last week was the executive order
Yes.
on prediction markets. So, okay.
And last entry of the week, like usual, New York.
All right.
And this is their May monthly report.
May monthly report.
10th consecutive month with at least $2 billion in monthly handle. Third consecutive month with at least $200 million in gross gaming revenue. Third consecutive month with at least $100 million in tax revenue.
I'm waiting for the report on the Knicks Spurs finals to see what kind of betting was done on the Knicks.
We'll have a couple of weeks worth of New York reports next
okay.
week.
So yeah, I got it. The last month has been Knicks crazy.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
DraftKings, third consecutive month with at least $700 million in handle. And the overall mobile handle has passed $95.5 billion.
Wow. Billion with a B.
Billion with a B.
Unbelievable.
And tax revenue is $4.4 billion, by the way. So they've made a good amount of money there from the mobile industry since its launch.
Okay.
That's it for state and national. We're heading over to deals right now. Starting off the deals segment, we're heading over to the prediction market area.
Oh, this is the prediction market.
Prediction market are continually in the news, especially with the new rules being set out by the CFTC. But here we have Sportradar announcing a landmark multi-year global agreement with Kalshi.
Wow. Okay.
Sportradar is now an official data and solutions provider with Kalshi. The features of the deal: official sports data, live odds, fan engagement, customer acquisition solutions, integrity services. Now, when we talk about official sports data and live odds, it's only with the leagues and teams that have made deals with the CFTC. You've got Major League Baseball, National Hockey League, Major League Soccer, Ultimate Fighting Championship, and several others, but from what I understand, no NFL.
Okay. All right.
And I don't see an NBA mentioned anywhere in this as well. So those two right now are not part of this deal. Maybe down the road.
Maybe. Look, I mean, all eyes were on the finals and the New York Knicks and the San Antonio Spurs. So maybe after, down the road a little bit after the hoopla has died down. And I rarely use the word hoopla in public. I don't know why I said that, but no, I think maybe they got to take a look at it in the off season and see what happens.
Yes. An important part of this deal is also that this agreement allows Sportradar to enter into agreements directly with Kalshi's key partners, including brokers and market makers.
All right.
So they have an expansion of the deal at some point. And also the press release did mention that Sportradar will do deals with officially licensed prediction markets when the time comes.
Okay. All right.
So good showing by Sportradar. It's actually very interesting to watch the development of these deals as the market develops for prediction markets.
Like you just mentioned, they're waiting for officially licensed prediction markets. So that may be down the road.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens there.
We've got a first-of-its-kind deal to talk about now.
Okay.
We've got Potawatomi Casino Hotel becoming the first sportsbook sponsor of the NFL's Green Bay Packers.
Wow. Okay.
Their very first sportsbook sponsor. We've got a lot of different features of this. Here we go. Ready?
Okay.
We've got Potawatomi having the naming rights partner of the stadium's south gate. It will now be known as Potawatomi Sportsbook Gate.
Okay. All right.
They will also be the title sponsor of the Champions Club. I almost said Championship Club. It's the Champions Club. It's an exclusive club area on the 8th floor of the stadium's south end overlooking the field.
Okay.
The sportsbook will also sponsor the Packers podcast studio.
Oh, all right. That's nice.
And also they will be the presenting sponsor. This is just a sportsbook, not the casino. Presenting sponsor of the popular Packers Predict, which is a free-to-play interactive online game.
Okay, all right.
Basically, I don't know if they've had one before that was sponsored or if they've just done it through the Packers.com website.
This is a huge deal, especially when we talk about the Green Bay Packers and Lambeau Field. I mean, that's incredible for Potawatomi.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's incredible.
Moving over to the state of Nevada, we've got a deal to talk about real quick here. Now, we've reported on the Prim Valley Resorts closing down.
Yeah.
They now have an agreement in place with Terribles. That's the name of the gaming company, Terribles.
Terribles. Okay.
Terribles. They will be operating the hotel casino properties in Prim, Nevada after this agreement. It covers the Prim Valley Casino Resort, Oasis Apartments, the Lotto Store, and related properties that are located in Prim, which is on the Nevada-California border.
Huh, okay.
So congratulations, Prim Valley, you're still in existence.
Wow, okay.
Going back, I'm staying in Nevada, I'm sorry.
All right.
Las Vegas Grand Prix, we got some Grand Prix news.
I heard that, yeah, no, an extension, right?
10-year extension.
10-year extension, wow.
With Clark County and the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority.
Look, it brings a lot of money into Las Vegas. I know the people who actually reside in Las Vegas year-round, they have to deal with the road closures and the construction of the grandstands and things like that. You forget Las Vegas is an actual city where people go to work and take their kids to school and things like that. So, for a short time, it's kind of an inconvenience for them, but it brings in a lot of money, and the 10-year expansion just shows how much money it brings into the city.
Well, in 2025 alone, last year, $43 million in state and local tax revenue.
No, that's great.
And also, they're going to maintain the Grand Prix Plaza, which is a multi-use complex, 39 acres.
Yeah,
set aside for fans and the community to learn a little bit more about Grand Prix and all that.
And I don't know how they do this, but I wonder if there's going to be some permanent structures put up.
The Grand Prix Plaza.
Well, I mean, for like grandstands and stuff. I don't know if you can do that or
depends. Well, it's 10 years, so yes,
it's one of those things or walkways across streets and walkways and somewhere. But it's one of those things where you wonder. It's going to be part of the city for a long time. I wonder if there's just permanent parts that are going to be there.
Or those retractable bleachers we see in high schools where you put them up against the wall.
Yeah, I don't know if you can even do that on the sides of buildings or something like that. I don't know.
Might be an interesting way to approach it. But anyway, congratulations, Las Vegas Grand Prix. We'll see you for 10 more years. That's it for the deals. We're going to start talking industry updates right after the break.
Smoked cocktails have never been easier to make thanks to our Halo Drink Smoker. Simply place the cocktail smoker on your glass, light the wood chips until they start to smoke, and then top it off with the lid. to infuse your drink with a delicious, new, smoky flavor.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weishuttle here with Dave Weishuttle. We're going to start off the industry updates segment heading right over the Delaware River to Pennsylvania.
All right.
We've got Wasden launching with FanDuel Casino in Pennsylvania through Light & Wonder's aggregation platform.
Oh, okay.
Wasden has several titles that are already out in the market. Everyone knows Wasden. They're an award-winning company. This follows their launch with FanDuel in Ontario, Michigan earlier in the year. Right now in Pennsylvania, Wasden will have 2 titles on the casino for FanDuel, 12 Bells and Hot Slot 777 Crown. Both are fun games to play.
Oh,
fast-moving, fun games to play. There will be additional game releases as they move along through the year.
So, wait, 12 Bells and Hot Slot. That's one word?
No, 12 Bells.
12
and then you
Bells.
have Hot Slot,
comma,
colon,
Hot Slot. Okay.
777 Crown.
Okay, I'm missing. Okay,
Yeah.
12 Bells is separate.
Yes.
Hot Slot 777
Seven
Crown is the
another
other
game.
one. Okay,
Yes.
all right. I thought you were doing 12 Bells and Hot Slots or
No.
something. Okay.
No,
I've never played either. So what are 12 Bells? It has an interesting name to it.
It's a 3-reel game. You just have to match up the bells. And everything. The more bells you get,
all right.
you know.
I always have to ask because all these slot machines have like stories behind them. And
Nothing here.
Nothing? No? Okay.
Moving out to the state of Wyoming. We've got a horse racing update here.
Nice, horse racing.
Wyoming Downs and 307 Horse Racing have begun construction on an $80 million gaming and entertainment facility in southern Laramie County.
Wow, okay.
Second large-scale horse racing gaming venue following the Horse Palace at Swan Ranch in 2024.
Good. I'm glad they're doing that.
Yes.
That's great.
The new property, once it's complete, will feature approximately 600 historic horse racing machines. They will also have simulcast horse wagering, multiple dining options, and a sports viewing area anchored by what the company is calling Wyoming's largest TV wall.
Wow, okay.
Hopefully it is a big wall and they're not just talking.
That's something to see. That's, you're driving cross country. Let's go see the biggest TV wall. Okay.
In Wyoming.
In Wyoming. Let's like you go see the largest ball of twine.
Yes.
And then go see the largest TV wall in Wyoming. So,
they should do some cross-promotion
there. You
there.
Go.
And they're also planning on other renovations at existing properties in Cheyenne, Casper, and Rock Springs. The new property is designed to attract customers from Colorado to get them over the border.
That sounds like they'll do it.
Yep. Over in Michigan, we've got Kuwaden Casinos launching the next phase of their multi-million-dollar capital improvement program, which includes projects at all 5 of their properties.
Wow, okay.
And here we go. We're going to go through them all.
Okay, this is a big one, huh? All
Yes.
5 of their properties. Okay.
They're all in Michigan, upper Michigan.
Is Michigan the one where people say you put your hand and that's the map?
Yep.
Okay. Which hand, by the way? I don't know.
It's one of them.
This goes into the lake or something? I don't know.
We have the Kuwaden Casino St. Ignace. Sorry. They're going to have room renovations and upgrades beginning in fall of 2026. Then they're going to do a new RV park with full hookup services beginning in spring of 2027.
See, that's cool.
Yes.
I like that.
These are all a lot of these are RV parks, by the way.
That's such an interesting way to experience a casino. You have your own RV.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Kuwaitan Casino St. Saul Marie is going to be demolishing the original casino and hotel complex, which actually became the east wing structure of the current complex. So they're going to be doing that. They're going to put in some sports bars, a virtual game bay, and a new water park.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Going over to Kuwaitan Manastik, they're going to have a new RV park with full hookup options for the summer. Kuwaitan Casino Christmas, the town of Christmas in Michigan.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Kuwaitan Casino Christmas will get its enhancements to its RV park as well, including full hookup options beginning in the summer. Kuwaitan Casino Hessel, scheduled to go undergo renovations to its bar and deli in the fall.
Deli.
Yes.
Every casino needs a deli.
With additions to the property's cabins and RV park.
Okay. Well, they have
Including-
cabins, too.
Yes, including
Wow, nice.
a 50-amp hookup option being planned.
Okay.
So all 5 are now going to be all upgraded. And just so you know, if you're not familiar with Kuwaitan, they operate 5 gaming properties, all the 5 that I mentioned, 2,000 slot machines, 26 table games, hotel accommodations, dining venues, and obviously RV parks.
That's awesome. I like that. I like RV stuff. It's like, you're camping, but you're not really camping. You're camping with a full kitchen. How's that? Like that's great.
And your own bathroom, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Moving out to the state of Washington, we've got Maverick Gaming announcing more closures.
Oh, that's sad.
They're closing Washington's Silver Dollar Mill Creek Casino and the Crazy Moose Mountain Lake Casino. That will result in the layoff of another 123 employees.
That's bad when they
Yes.
close because it means jobs.
Yes. But they announced bankruptcy last July, and they've been slowly divesting themselves of their different properties.
Sure.
Moving out to New Hampshire here.
New Hampshire.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We have the Revo Casino.
Yeah, where the hell was that? I know New Hampshire. They have. When I'm up there, I see commercials for
Manchester.
the Nash.
Manchester.
So this is Revo. Okay.
Yeah, this is the Revo in Manchester.
Okay. Was this renamed or is this a brand new
Brand new
thing?
casino.
Okay.
And they are already planning on expanding.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be. They presented to the Manchester Planning Board plans to take 5 different lots next to the casino, combine them into one single lot, and then it'll be a 70,000 square foot charitable gaming facility with 2 restaurants and a function room once they're done with the project.
Okay.
And just to satisfy the eco side of everything, they're also proposing to add 168 new trees and 679 new shrubs on the property.
Well, it's New Hampshire. You
Yes,
got to make
you
it look
gotta
like
do
New
that.
Hampshire.
Yes.
So that's the charitable gaming state, which means if you have a casino, it's attached to a charity.
Yes.
So.
Over in North Dakota, we've got Four Bears Casino and Lodge announcing that its $100 million building expansion is nearing completion. The 7-story building that they are building will have a 90 guest room and gift shop addition to it, a hair and nail salon, or a hail salon, as I almost said there.
Hail salon.
Four Bears and Casino Lodge will have a total of 265 rooms once it's done.
Okay.
Going to the state of New York, we've got Turning Stone. This was a
Turning Stone.
jam-packed show here.
Yeah, boy.
Turning Stone Resort and Casino has been selected to host a 2nd annual World Series of Poker circuit tournament in October.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, Turning Stone is now the only gaming destination in the Northeast to host 2 WSOP circuit tournaments in a single calendar year, and one of the few to do so nationwide.
Yep, and upstate New York is beautiful,
Yes.
especially in October. Can you imagine that? Hey, if you want to see, if you step out of the poker room for a bit, you can take a look at the foliage.
Yes. That's it for the industry updates. We're going to finish up with our legislative roundup. Starting off our legislative roundup, we're heading back over the Delaware River to Pennsylvania.
Okay.
The Pennsylvania Online Consumer Protection Act has been introduced. A lot of different moving parts to this, but in terms of the gaming side of all this, the bills would limit how often users can deposit into online gambling accounts within 24 hours, restrict push notification and text messaging from the marketing side of the casinos, strengthen protections against youth-targeted ads, and increase funding for prevention and treatment programs.
Which is all great, and I'm glad to see a lot of states are jumping onto this bandwagon, which is so important.
A measure would also ban the use of credit cards to fund online gambling accounts, and also a third proposal as part of all this Online Consumer Protection Act. They are looking at strengthening Pennsylvania's self-exclusion program by prohibiting gambling operators from sending marketing materials.
Okay.
So
Good.
it's a bunch of different moving parts. It's all good in Pennsylvania there. Last state up, we have New Jersey.
Okay.
Now we have Bill A3258, and now at press time, this has advanced out of the Assembly Tourism, Gaming, and Arts Committee. This bill would prohibit licensed operators from offering microbets online.
Well, I'm not sure that's going to go.
You can still go in person to do them.
Well, yeah, but
It seems to be getting a lot of support.
Well, we'll see where this goes,
Yes.
but I think
It's
going
to go through permutations.
It's going to be an
anyway,
uphill
so,
battle, I
yeah.
think. So,
But it's they've actually changed the definition of microbetting a little bit, but not much enough. But again, it has to go through the full Assembly and the Senate before heading to the governor's desk. It's got to struggle.
yeah. I mean, we'll see where this goes, but I mean, that's in-play betting is going to be tough to prohibit.
No, you can still do in-play.
Well,
Microbetting.
Well,
Difference.
It's
Slight difference.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
It's we'll see where this goes.
Yes. That's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. If you've been watching on TV, there's a ticker flying by below us with domestic and international gaming stories, conference announcements, entertainment announcements, property enhancement announcements. And when the show is released on Monday mornings, you will see a full print version of the Turnpike Sports Book Report on our blog. It's going to contain stories we had covered in this half hour, stories in the ticker, stories we didn't have a chance to talk about anywhere else in this week's half-hour show. And as always, press releases, conference announcements, any type of announcements related to the casino and sports betting industries, info@turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.